I'm Sid, and these are my best friends. My mom, Kim, my dad, Ty, my sister, Maddie, and our salty dog, Stella. We started our adventure refitting a Lagoon 450 before taking on the massive project of resurrecting a sunken 2021 Leopard 50. It's been one heck of a ride, but we're on this adventure to die with memories, not dreams, and live dauntless.
Funny.
All right, Kim. What is today?
Today is the day I've all been waiting for. Cue the Deadpool clip. No, today is really awesome. It was a huge project for me. We've touched on it a little bit in previous episodes, but I sewed all by my lonesome covers for the salon cushions. So these covers have been lying in wait atop the gigantic pile of foam.
Oh, good Lord. Look at all the foam.
Because we had to do other projects that were more important, like air conditioning and fresh water and toilets and things like that, before we could get to the cushions, before we can move on to the boat. So Ty was just now finally able to get the wood pieces all cut with the shaper origin. And now we're ready to take all of this foam and use our fancy foam cutting tool from Sailrite. Not sponsored, but very awesome. And we need to cut all of this foam to match the shape of the covers that I made off of the templates that I made off of the other Leopard 50. So we're gonna find out how good of a job Ty did with his measurements on the backer boards, and then how good of a job I did making these covers. So let's see them go together.
Oh shit, I wasn't recording. All right, sorry about the poor lighting. We're spraying this glue in the garage because the overspray kind of makes this sticky, tacky layer I can feel collecting on my arms. So we're putting this on our drop cloth. This is just a piece of foam that our friends with Bo and Brandy Sailing gave to us after their project. But I'm okay using it because there's a piece of plastic film that's on the side. And when we're done, I can actually peel it off and still use the foam for another project. So I am going to show you how we spray this stuff. This is basically just contact cement in a can, and it doesn't take a whole lot, but you have to spray the pieces, this is called the batting, to the foam because it'll slide around if you don't. So we just put a light coat on both pieces. We wait between 10 seconds and 10 minutes, according to the instructions. And once you're done with that, you can stick them together. Now this cover is only gonna get batting on the top, which of course is upside down, and 1, 2, 3 sides. The center joint, when we measured it and took patterns on all this stuff, didn't have the batting there, so we're just following what the manufacturer did. Their batting was thicker, so maybe we could do it on all 4 sides. I don't know if it really makes a difference, but yeah, it just sticks almost instantly. And honestly, this batting and foam, you just need to get close. It's kind of like horseshoes and hand grenades. It is not terribly precise because the fabric kind of just dictates and pulls over the edges and like hides all of that stuff anyway. See how it just kind of disappears?
Yep.
Cool. All right, trim off the excess and then stuff this one in as well.
All right, so on the Leopard 50, there is a pneumatic table. So you can lower the table and put it in more of like that kind of coffee table look, but it also gives you the opportunity to make it into a bed. So if you've got extra guests or movie night or you're on passage and you just want to be closer to the helm and sleep somewhere a little closer, it makes a nice enclosed space to be able to do that. And Leopard offers this cushion as part of their cushions, which of course ours, again, floated away when the boat sank. So I used our friend Dave and Colleen's boat as the template for theirs and had to stitch this center piece to connect these two pieces together so that it is one cushion but folds in half for storage. So we got to figure out where we're going to put this guy because it is a little bit cumbersome, but we have our cushion. So now we can make a bed or movie night or whatever.
That's right.
Yeah.
Next week. All right, this is the corner back piece that we've made. Look at that fancy cut job with all the tapers. And the way we got away with this big taper is actually we cut it in half and then cut half of it and then cut the other wedge and then glued it back together again. I think it turned out pretty good. What do you think, Kim?
No, I think it's great.
Excellent.
Now this is the hard part, is stuffing this sausage into this cushion. It's not fun.
I think it's going to be easier than the base piece that goes here.
You say so.
We want it to be a two-person job, but sometimes it kind of ends up being a one-person job.
I'm here. My hands are here to help.
Make sure that this doesn't get caught on the front. All right, give it back to me.
This side of the table so I'm not reaching over.
So you can put this kind of plastic slip cover material on.
It's like a sheathing almost.
Yeah, and it makes it slide easier, but then you just have a layer of plastic under your butt, and that just doesn't seem like a good idea.
Here, I'm gonna pull from the bottom of this corner.
Okay.
The fabric is 4-way stretch fabric, which is great.
All right, I think I'm good.
Okay. This one was easier than the back piece that we did, but the back piece also had more complicated angles to it, if I'm being 100% honest with myself about it. Yay!
Where's the base? Can I have the base piece?
Yeah.
All right, so this is what I was trying to explain earlier, is that this is the base piece. Let's turn it this way so you can see the side. And this is the wall, and then this drops in here like this. So when this is pinned in and it doesn't go anywhere, then this drops in and it locks this cushion in, and then these angles match up, and that is what keeps the cushions. Doesn't that look fancy? All right, if you guys like the piping, give us a comment below and tell us what a great job that Miss Kim did sewing these, because this is an epic level, going from 0 sewing experience to doing piping. And part of it was because she didn't
see this bunching right here. It's driving me crazy. Can we hide this, please?
She didn't even know how hard piping was, and I was like, hey, why don't you just add piping to that? She's like, okay. But she stepped up to the challenge, and I think we can all agree she did a great job. Good job, babe.
Thanks. Okay, everybody, today is a big push. I am tired of the Airbnb. Kramer's house, you've been great. Thank goodness we had you, but I'm done with you. So we are pushing really hard today to get as much moved onto the boat as possible. We had hoped that we would have more than one working toilet and more than one working shower and a couple of outlets in the boat and whatnot. But honestly, right now, we've got to get moved on to her. We've got to get out of the Airbnb. We have to get ready for the Annapolis boat show. So today is going to be a workout. Huffing boxes, trying to put stuff away, and trying to make sure that we don't run into each other or kill each other. So, wish us luck. So as per usual, the last couple of weeks, we are dodging storms. So we've got a rain cell that's passing over, which means I'm on hold for moving anything else onto the boat. So we're shifting gears and we're going to tackle a little project while we wait for the rain to pass. So Ty is inside and he is doing drawer slides. So this isn't quite as simple as just taking drawer slides and putting them in the exact same place as they were before. Why?
No, because they use a different style of slide, and then it's a custom depth cabinet, which means that standard slides don't fit exactly the way you would have them fit, and I want a little bit more extension, so I'm just adjusting the slides forward to back so that I get the maximum extension and the proper slide closing control, if that makes any sense. But yeah, it's a bit of an adventure, that's for sure.
Cool. It's like little micro adjustments to get it just right when you're retrofitting.
Yeah.
Would it have been easier if you would have built brand new drawers?
Yeah, because much as I love my boat, whoever was in the carpentry department this day,
Are their measurements just a little off?
it's a little off.
Okay.
But
This boat was built at the height of COVID, though, so...
Oh, I don't have any excuses for him. I mean, sometimes shit just doesn't get built right. It happens. This just happens to be one thing on the boat that wasn't built right. It wasn't built as nicely as it could have been.
Well, and so far, this bank of drawers has been the worst bank of drawers to try and deal with,
Yeah,
right?
everything else went fine. The guy in charge of the right of the stove, we might have to have a discussion someday. Other than that, it's fine. Are you laughing?
I'm laughing at you crawling into holes again. It never ends.
Nope. But if I wanted a boat to be perfect, I wouldn't even say I would have bought one new, because every boat needs help. But I can't afford a new one of these, so I have to fix it so that it's being brought back from the depths, and that's okay. I knew what I signed up for, and I'm not complaining about it.
Well, you kind of are, but kind of not. Anyway, we'll revisit once this drawer bank is installed.
Until I figures it out.
I have drawers in the galley. On soft clothes.
Right.
Oh.
There you go.
Yay! Okay, I know it's kind of hard to tell, but I really am making progress. The stack of boxes that was all here is down to basically that one and that one, which isn't bad. I've got stuff all over the countertops to deal with. But now that I can get into some of the drawers and some of the cupboards, I'll be able to get some of this additional loosey-goosey stuff on the countertops put away. So I think there's a chance that we might actually be comfortable tonight when we come here to go to sleep. So we're gonna go back to the house here in a minute because we still have to get the coffee pot and bring it over, and a few more boxes and things, but we're making great progress, so yay. While I've been putting things away in the galley, Ty's been cleaning up his mess down here and trying to organize. How's that going?
It's going good. I'm finally able to put things in the floor. I got this floor hatch full, and now I got all this sawdust from when we were doing work before, and it's all filtered down into the bilge. So I'm going to vacuum all that up and start moving my toolboxes down into the floor of the stuff that's not getting used immediately. But I'll show you, we have a lot space down here on the floor.
Here, show us.
Show you. Look at all of that. All the way back into there. Pretty fancy. And the crazy part is the boat's still sitting nose high, so I need to keep moving more stuff in here to help weight the boat or evenly weight the boat out. So between my tools and the canned goods that Kim's putting on the other side, hopefully we'll level her out.
Yeah, it's not just about leveling her out. It's about
Even weight distribution.
even weight distribution, yeah. So we're getting there, guys. It's just slow. And I'm pretty sure that we're going to rearrange things probably 3 or 4 more times before we decide that it's actually where we want it to be. So
We'll figure it out.
it's a process. Ugh. All right, we're on our last loads for tonight. What's in this box?
That right there is a coffee pot, my friends.
Which means that we...
Officially have moved aboard.
All right, let's get it inside. You don't have to set it up right now, baby.
It's gonna go in the spot.
Oh, geez.
I live here now.
Okay, I will get it all squared away after dinner, but
Okay.
we need to get the rest of the stuff inside so that we can go eat.
Because the rain is coming again.
Yeah. You tired yet?
Yeah, but if you wait long enough to feed me, I can get 3 dock carts unloaded by myself in like 5 minutes.
Ooh. Now we know what to do. We just don't feed Madison, and she's a workhorse.
Mean, but I'll work.
Mean. All right.
I told you.
It is bad lighting. It's yellow because it's the Kramer house.
Oh, the blinds are open.
Yeah, no, it doesn't get any better than this. So I'm inside cleaning, and outside I hear a lot of cackling and laughing and antics. So I don't know what's going on out here. I'm gonna see what's happening.
Great.
Did you hear her giggle? Oh my god.
Dealing
Oh,
with professionals here.
tomfoolery going on here. I think this move is just about to kill us.
I'm glad this is the last move for a while. For a long while.
Wow, that was aggressive.
Guys, I think it's been no less than 40 man hours just moving the house and the shop. And the shop's been the worst of it, I think. So, anyway, we're almost done.
I won't bore you with the gory details of unloading the mess that the back of this truck is, but just know that it's full. We're tired, and we're not done. So,